फेर सकते हैं, क्योंकि जिस तरह से इनकी ताकत है और जिस तरह से डेविड वार्नर खेल रहे हैं, आपको ये मौका दे रहे हैं। पहले मौका देते नहीं थे। अब आप बाउंसर भी ट्राई करें, आप आगे भी करें, आप उंगलियां फेर के थोड़ा सा अलग कुछ करें। अब आप अपनी मर्जी से कर रहे हैं, मजबूर नहीं है। पहले मजबूर होते थे आप इनके सामने,
और वो मौका दे रहे डेविड वार्नर। देखिए 13 रन पे खेल रहे 22 गेंदों में। बहुत कम बार होता था, लेकिन इस विश्व कप में काफी बार हो रहा है, और खुद दबाव बना रहे अपने ऊपर डेविड वार्नर।
अच्छी गेंद के साथ छठा ओवर किया समाप्त।
अरे क्या हुआ?
मम्मी पानी।
ना ना
प्लीज।
नो, जिद मत कर।
मम्मी
पानी
पानी।
झापड़ खा लो कहीं।
मम्मी कब मिलेगा पानी?
रोला मत कर। पेशेंस पेशेंस।
अरे मम्मी
है कि सभी पानी की बोतलें बिस्लेरी नहीं, इसलिए सिर्फ
पियो बिस्लेरी।
Maybe it's him, or maybe he just smells very nice. Skin by Titan. There's something about it.
बांग्ला टाइगर्स अपने एक दिवसीय क्रिकेट के इतिहास में सिर्फ एक बार ऑस्ट्रेलिया के इन्होंने शिकस्त दी है। 2005 की वो बात, कार्डिफ में मुकाबला था। अंदरूनी किनारा यहां पर मोहम्मद अशरफुल उस पारी में बहुत कमाल का खेले थे, और 2007 से विश्व कप में एक दूसरे के सामने भिड़ी नहीं है टीम्स। तो मुझे तो सिर्फ इसी वजह से ये फॉर्मेट अच्छा लग रहा है कि अगर विश्व कप खेल रहे हैं तो हर टीम को कम से कम एक बार तो खेलिए। 12-12 साल आप किसी को खेलते नहीं है तो फिर बात सही नहीं।
बढ़िया गेंद, ये इतना क्लोज गेंदबाजी कर रहे हैं आगे की तरफ, वहां बहुत दिक्कत का सामना कर रहे हैं वार्नर। मशरक मुर्तजा की तारीफ करनी पड़ेगी, निरंतर उसी लाइन लेंथ गेंदबाजी कर रहे हैं। डेविड वार्नर को ऐसे खेलते मैंने बहुत कम देखा। इसी विश्व कप में देखा है जहां वो थोड़ा फंस रहे हैं, बॉल का संपर्क बैट के स्वीट पार्ट से नहीं हो रहा है, एजेस लग रहे हैं जो बैट और पैड के बीच से जा रहे हैं, और कट मारते हुए भी कंट्रोल में नहीं है। तो काफी कुछ बदलाव करना पड़ेगा बल्लेबाजी में। अगर एक बार ये हवा फैली कि इनकी बल्लेबाजी में कैची बन रही है जो आप एलबीडब्ल्यू कर सकते हैं, तो मुश्किल होगी, जो फिंच के साथ हुआ था।
और रिदम भी नहीं बनता है जब आपका स्वाभाविक गेम नहीं खेलते, तो वो रिदम निकल जाता है आपके गेम से। और कहीं ना कहीं मुझे लगता है कि जस्टिन लैंगर और रिकी पॉन्टिंग का रोल बड़ा होने वाला है। ऐसे कोच, ऐसे बैटिंग कोच आप जाकर, ऐसे बल्लेबाज, वो भी अनुभवी बल्लेबाज से अगर आप जाकर बात करेंगे और ओपन डिस्कशन कि हम ऐसे टीम क्या चाहते हैं। हम चाहते हैं कि वार्नर अपना स्वाभाविक गेम खेले। अगर आप आउट हो भी जाएंगे तो कोई परवाह नहीं, लेकिन आप जाकर शॉट्स खेलिए, चौके मारने की कोशिश करिए। ये शानदार शॉट, खराब फील्डिंग मिड ऑफ के फील्डर से, लेकिन टाइमिंग शानदार। ये देखिए एरन फिंच का वो रिएक्शन से साफ दर्शाता है कि वार्नर थोड़ा दबाव में, इसी वजह से जाकर एंकरेज कर रहे हैं कैप्टन। ये बहुत कम बार होता है वार्नर के साथ।
बिल्कुल काफी स्ट्रगल कर रहे हैं, पर यहाँ मौका मिल गया। बॉटम हैंड से पुश किया गेंद की तरफ, लेंथ छोटी थी जिसकी वजह, और एक्स्ट्रा कवर के पास से आराम से चौका प्राप्त कर लिया। ऐसे बहुत महत्वपूर्ण हो जाता है कि आपके बाकी टीम मेंबर और सपोर्ट स्टाफ कैसे आपको मोटिवेट करते हैं कि आप पुराने वार्नर की तरह खेलने का प्रयास करिए।
इंटरेस्टिंगली लास्ट बॉल पर और इस बॉल पर भी अगर गति थोड़ी सी कम है तो वार्नर का पीछे वाला पांव स्क्वेयर की तरफ गया नहीं। मिडिल स्टंप पे खड़े हैं और वहीं पे जमा के खड़े हैं पांव, जो बात आप कर रहे थे वीवीएस।
जी हाँ, देखिए ये बहुत कम बार होता है। एरन फिंच और वार्नर काफी समय से एक साथ खेलते आ रहे हैं, लेकिन ये बढ़िया है। ये कैप्टन की भूमिका होती है। एक्सपीरियंस बल्लेबाज है, लेकिन एक्सपीरियंस बल्लेबाज भी जब रन नहीं बना रहे, रिदम में नहीं है, उनको भी जाकर एंकरेज करना जरूरी बन जाता है। और एरन फिंच शानदार कैप्टनसी कर रहे हैं इस विश्व कप में।
6 की 6 गेंदें खेले डेविड वार्नर इस ओवर में, रन बटोरे हैं 5। 7 समाप्त।
OnePlus 7 series, an Amazon special.
When you're chasing your dreams, you don't need favors. You don't need a famous name after you. There's only one thing that you need. I made my mark.
Watch Kangana Ranaut on Signature Masterclass exclusively on the View app.
My mark, my signature.
Want to know whether your team is winning or losing?
Log on to cricket.com.
मुस्तफिजुर कड़क शॉट है, बढ़िया टाइमिंग, उतनी बढ़िया फील्डिंग वहां पे। रुबेल हुसैन थे फील्डर। पॉइंट्स टेबल पे नजर डालें तो न्यूजीलैंड, इंग्लैंड तीसरे नंबर पे, ऑस्ट्रेलिया चौथे नंबर पे, भारत जिन्होंने एक मैच कम खेला है, और पांचवें नंबर पे है बांग्लादेश। 5 मैचेस के बाद 5 अंक। बड़ा मैच बांग्लादेश के लिए। यहां पे अगर ऑस्ट्रेलिया को हरा पाए तो फिर अपनी एक जगह बना सकते हैं पहले 4 में सेमीफाइनल के लिए। एक आउटसाइड चांस जरूर। यहां पे एक अच्छी शुरुआत दोनों तरफ से। संभल के शुरुआत की है दोनों बल्लेबाजों ने, जो कि एक टेम्पलेट सा बन गया इस विश्व कप में। इस वर्ल्ड कप में अगर आप देखें, इसके पहले 21 रन से पहली मैच में जीत मिली साउथ अफ्रीका के खिलाफ। बांग्लादेश को 2 विकेट से हारे न्यूजीलैंड के खिलाफ। इंग्लैंड के खिलाफ एक करारी हार। श्रीलंका मैच रद्द। वो बहुत ही महत्वपूर्ण मैच था बांग्लादेश के लिए। डालें जो अब तक का सफर रहा है बांग्लादेश के लिए इस विश्व कप में। वो मैच जो रद्द हुआ श्रीलंका के खिलाफ, बहुत ही जरूरी मैच था बांग्लादेश के लिए। वेस्ट इंडीज के खिलाफ 7 विकेट से काफी आराम से सिर्फ जीता ही नहीं, एक बहुत बड़ा लक्ष्य का पीछा करते हुए जीता बांग्लादेश ने। और आज ऑस्ट्रेलिया के खिलाफ मैच, अफगानिस्तान, भारत और पाकिस्तान के मैचेस बचते हैं अभी हमने इरफान और मिश्रा जी पॉइंट्स टेबल पे नजर डाला। यहां पे शॉर्ट पिच गेंद, अच्छा हुआ है संपर्क, और सीमा रेखा के बाद 6 रनों के लिए।
छोटी गेंद ताकत है डेविड वॉर्नर की। बाउंसर जरूर अच्छा था, लेकिन बहुत बढ़िया बैकफुट पे खेलते हैं डेविड वॉर्नर। और वहीं पे फिर भी टाइम निकाल लिया, इतना टाइम बना लिया कि इतना अच्छा संपर्क हो, गेंद सीमा रेखा के बाहर जाए। बढ़िया शॉट वहां पे डेविड वॉर्नर का।
इरफान, मुझे इसके अंदर दिखा, क्योंकि ये शॉर्ट बॉल हमेशा से अच्छा खेलता है। मुझे लगता है कि शॉर्ट बॉल ना डाल के इनको आगे से ज्यादा स्विंग कराई जाए, वो ज्यादा बेटर रहेगा।
शॉर्ट बॉल के खिलाफ इनका रहता है स्ट्राइक रेट 83 का, जो अभी आपने कहा मिश्रा जी और इरफान, आपने कहा कि थोड़ा ऊपर रखें, लेकिन अगर ज्यादा ऊपर करें तो भी 89 का रहता है स्ट्राइक रेट। ज्यादातर गेंदबाजी 58% लेंथ वाली जहां पे होती है, वहां पे 61 का रहता है स्ट्राइक रेट। शायद वो इलाका है क्योंकि ज्यादा पैर हिलाते नहीं है, फ्रंट फुट पे ज्यादा आते नहीं है, तो वो बीच वाली जो लेंथ है वो डालना जरूरी। यहाँ पे अच्छे खासे नियंत्रण में थे, बीचों बीच लगी बल्ले के। और जो वो पारी अभी तक थोड़ी सी लग रही थी कि रुक रुक के चल रही है वॉर्नर की, क्या ये वो शॉट है जिससे वो आत्मविश्वास आएगा, वो फ्लो वापस आएगा। डेविड वॉर्नर का स्ट्राइक रेट पेस के खिलाफ अगर आप देखें तो कौन से शॉट ज्यादा पसंद करते हैं 2015 से, तो पुल शॉट 30%, ये बाउंड्री स्ट्रोक्स हैं, 30% बाउंड्रीज पुल शॉट से आते हैं।
इसलिए इनके सामने सबसे बेहतर प्लान है कि आप उनको रूम ना दें, और बढ़िया लेंथ जो टॉप ऑफ स्टंप, चाहे वो ऑफ स्टंप हो, मिडिल स्टंप हो, आप वो लेंथ जरूर आप डाल सकते हैं, रूम न दें इन्हें।
44 स्कोर पहुंच चुका है। पिछले गेंद में जो 6 रन आए, इंटेंट तो जरूर दिख रहा है, लेकिन अभी तक वो फ्लो नहीं दिखा है वार्नर के बल्लेबाजी में इस पूरे विश्व कप में, सिवाय एक मैच के जिसमें आया था शतक।
गेम से ज्यादा मुझे लगता है मानसिकता में तब्दीली की है डेविड वार्नर ने। वहां पे थोड़ा रुक के थोड़ा लंबी पारी खेलने की कोशिश की है, गेम से दूर रहे थे, उसके बाद ये बदलाव किया है जब से ऑस्ट्रेलिया की पीली जर्सी डाली है। आईपीएल में कमाल की पारियां खेले थे, तेज गति से खेले थे, लेकिन जब से वापसी की है वनडे क्रिकेट में ऑस्ट्रेलिया के लिए, थोड़ा ज्यादा गेंद को सम्मान देके खेलते हुए।
कोण में बदलाव, 8 रन ओवर से 44 बिना किसी नुकसान के।
What makes us human?
Welcome, Benedict.
Hello, MG.
MG Hector. It's a human thing.
यार मैंने पुक को हाथ तक नहीं लगाया। कल मैच देख रही थी ना, वर्ल्ड कप, आज एग्जाम में डेफिनेटली 0।
सिस्टर, आप मैच देखा, कंट्री को जिता लाया, अभी एग्जाम में भी फ्रंट फुट पे खेलने का।
4 रन मिल गए।
अब हर ओवर राइड पे रन बनाइए, रिवॉर्ड पाइए। अभी फैंस जीतेगा।
आठ ओवर के बाद 44, 25 वार्नर, 32 गेंदों में फिंच 16। ओहो, नियंत्रण में थे नहीं, जोर से घुमाया बल्ला क्योंकि अपने पाले में थी गेंद। थोड़ा रिकैप कर लेते हैं, कल के मैच में हुआ क्या था। बहुत महत्वपूर्ण मैच था, दक्षिण अफ्रीका और न्यूजीलैंड, जहां पे मैच जीता न्यूजीलैंड ने, लेकिन लो स्कोरिंग मैच था, नजदीकी मामला था। शुरुआत करते हैं गेंदबाजी से न्यूजीलैंड के, क्योंकि पहले बल्लेबाजी की थी दक्षिण अफ्रीका ने। 241 रन बनाए 49 ओवर में दक्षिण अफ्रीका। कमाल की गेंदबाजी, थोड़ा सा जो सतह था, जो पिच था, वो भी थोड़ा अनुकूल ज्यादा गेंदबाजी के लिए। 3 विकेट लॉकी फर्ग्यूसन के नाम। और इरफान, आप थे हमारे साथ कल मैच में, कमाल की गेंदबाजी की, गति के साथ, नियंत्रण के साथ। तो नजर डालते हैं पहले लॉकी फर्ग्यूसन के 3 विकेटों पर।
बढ़िया सेटअप करके गेंदबाजी की थी। ये यॉर्कर तो कमाल का था, लेकिन इससे पहले जो गेंद डाली थी, सेटअप किया था बाउंसर डाल के, वो बढ़िया था। उसके बाद मिलर जो अपने फॉर्म में वापस आ रहे थे, लय पकड़ी थी, 2 चौके 1 छक्का लगा चुके थे, उनको आउट किया। तेज बल्लेबाजी से, तेज गति से बल्लेबाजी कर सकते, उन्हें भी आउट किया। बढ़िया क्रूशियल विकेट निकाली वहां पे। और देखिए, जब आपके पास गति हो, अतिरिक्त गति, तो जरूर फायदा होता है, और उसका अगर ठीक से आप इस्तेमाल करें तो कल फर्ग्यूसन ने बहुत बढ़िया तरीके से इस्तेमाल किया। सेटअप करते गए और उसके बाद आगे वाली लेंथ जोर से डालते गए।
और न्यूजीलैंड की टीम की अगर बात करें इरफान, तो उनके पास वो क्वालिटी है विकेट निकालने की, स्पेशली जिस तरह की कंडीशंस थी कल, तो इसलिए उनको फायदा हुआ, उन्होंने विकेट निकाले। बोल्ट है, जितने भी उनके फास्ट बॉलर्स हैं, सारे स्विंग कराते हैं और विकेट निकालते हैं, वो बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट।
और गति भी साथ में, मैट हेनरी, लॉकी फर्ग्यूसन, बोल्ट खुद भी तेज गति से डालते हैं, पेस है। 241 रन बनाए थे दक्षिण अफ्रीका ने एक ऐसे पिच के ऊपर जहां पे लग रहा था शायद आसानी से बन जाएंगे वो रन, लेकिन जब बल्लेबाजी करने उतरी न्यूजीलैंड, आसान नहीं था बल्लेबाजी करना। केन विलियमसन लगे हुए थे, नाबाद रहे अंत तक, 106 रन बनाए। कमाल की पारी थी वो इरफान, क्योंकि फ्री फ्लोइंग पारी नहीं थी।
केन क्लास विलियमसन, कमाल की ये पारी थी, कमाल का ये बल्लेबाज है। और ये जो शतक लगाया है, बहुत ही जबरदस्त शतक, मैच विनिंग शतक। और आप बड़े प्लेयर से यही उम्मीद करते हैं, कप्तान से भी यही उम्मीद करते हैं कि जो एक्शन में वो करके दिखाते हैं वो ज्यादा बेहतर हो, ना कि वो बोले। और करके दिखाया, 100 रन बना के दिखाए, मैच विनिंग पारी खेल के दिखाए, और आखिर तक नाबाद रहे। और जो बड़ा शॉट भी दिखा, शतक के साथ जो छक्का लगाया, वो भी कमाल का शॉट इसलिए था, पता था कि धीमी गति की गेंद आने वाली, पावर देने वाले नहीं है, आपको पेस बनानी है। स्लॉक सिप लगाया, सामने नहीं खेला, तो जबरदस्त बल्लेबाज।
और ये प्लेयर है, क्योंकि मैंने हमेशा इस प्लेयर को रन बनाते हुए देखा है, हमेशा। और टाइम लेते हैं, टाइम लेने के बाद इतना डेंजरस प्लेयर बन जाते हैं।
3 रन ओवर से 47 बिना किसी नुकसान के।
OnePlus 7 series, an Amazon special.
When you're chasing your dreams, you don't need favors. You don't need a famous name after yours. There's only one thing that you need. Passion. I followed my passion. I made my mark.
Watch Kangana Ranaut on Signature Masterclass exclusively on the View app.
My mark, my signature.
गाड़ी में एक फ्रिज लगवाऊंगा, कोल्ड ड्रिंक, जूस.
टायर बदलना याद रहे ना रहे, इसलिए Seat Mileage X3, the 1 lakh kilometer tire. Seat, it helps.
Feeling okay with that, even though it's a stuffed toy, that'd be a bit intimidating, I would think. Looks very lifelike. But you act like a tiger.
Well, Shakib Al Hasan, the real tiger, is in the attack. 254 wickets. Bangladesh feels that perhaps there is something in for the spinners. So after 9 overs, they've introduced the number 1 all-rounder. A man who's having a really good time with the bat, now with the ball.
Again, you see that to the fielder. He's such a talent, Shakib, isn't he? He's meant so much to this side. Consistent performer, number 1 all-rounder. He's been nestled at the top there for a long time. Top 3 since 2009. That's how consistent he's been. And always some thought that Australians can struggle against spin bowling. So here's one of the big fights today. Glorious. And that's what Finch needed. And that'll bring up 50 for Australia. Again, these two get there. 20th time in 54 innings.
It just is a little bit fuller. Lovely cracking shot down the ground. He won't miss that. Every time you pitch it up to him, he'll put that away for a boundary.
One. Come on,
It's good relief here. And he's 5 from 2 balls. Throw from the deep. Thankfully doesn't cost them. Sometimes can ricochet off. Yeah, it's been a steady start for Bangladesh. I think their lines to both these batsmen have been good most of the time. They're just dropping Warner is the let-off. So you want to make inroads. You want reward for that pressure that they've built at certain times.
Yeah, it was a difficult chance, but that's the way how it goes. It was an opportunity, couldn't grab it.
Australia, and they run into this game. Ashton Agar, who's over here with Australia A and playing not far from here today. He was brought in to mirror Shakib, I'm sure. Good use of a man close. Right, Josh Hazlewood here and Mitchell Masters playing today. 10 overs done. 53 for no loss.
What makes us human?
Welcome, Benedict.
Hello, MG.
MG Hector. It's a human thing.
OnePlus 7 series, an Amazon special.
Hands down, sweetest sale of the season. Get up to 30% off on all Fast Track watches. Only 3 days left. Get shopping now.
End of the first power play. And a steady start to Australia. In fact, they haven't lost any wickets. It's a run rate of 5.3. They'll be happy with that. I'm sure Justin Langer is, the coach. There's a man back there. Yeah, Bangladesh in 12 games, their last 12, only taken 8 wickets in that power play, 10 overs. So the fact that they haven't, we've given that 10 overs to Australia, 53 for no loss. And another very good opening stand.
I think what is important for Australia now is to see one of them go and pick up a really big 100 here, because once you do get set, you would back yourself up to play a long innings. We'll have to wait and see what is on his mind. Mashrafi Murtaza now in his 6th over.
Running hard there. Dave Warner's always scampering, isn't he? He's fit. He works hard. He's very focused. Every time you see him walking around the outfield, he's just so focused. See the first 10 overs, and that was aggression from Finch. And that was the drop. Just didn't move quickly enough. Some power off the back foot. Down the ground and the pull shot as well. Handy start.
Okay.
In comparison to the best, 56 for no loss. Always interesting for the team to compare what they're doing from ground to ground to get an indication of whether all the grounds and pitches, are they offering the same sort of situation and conditions. It allows you, if you think that all the pitches are playing similar, to start to look at the same 11 each game.
I think as Mashrafi Murtaza has done really well in his 6th over, he's on an economy of under 5 runs in an over, especially when you're bowling to someone like David Warner and Aaron Finch, who can be very, very threatening early on. And they would be a touch disappointed not to pick up a wicket in the first 10 overs. It's important that he continues and continues well. He's been the leader. He's been the father figure. Cloud just coming over.
Or stay away from Gray. Not the warmest day. There's a bit of sunshine. That'll run away. That's a gift. Now into his 6th over. And he's gone for 31. 60 for no loss.
When you're chasing your dreams, you don't need favors. You don't need a famous name after you. There's only one thing that you need. Passion. I followed my passion. I made my mark.
Watch Kangana Ranaut on Signature Masterclass exclusively on the View app.
My mark, my signature.
यार मैंने पुक को हाथ तक नहीं लगाया कल मैच देख रही थी ना वर्ल्ड कप आज एग्जाम में डेफिनेटली 0
सिस्टर आप मैच देखा कंट्री को जिता लाया अभी एग्जाम में भी फ्रंट फुट पे खेलने का
4 रन मिल गए
अब हर ओवर राइड पे रन बनाइए रिवॉर्ड पाइए अभी फैंस जीतेगा
They've gone on strike, and Mashrafi has bowled 6 overs. 6 one-day nationals. He's only taken 1 wicket. You'd be feeling that. You'd just be wondering when it's going to come. You don't need catches going down if that's the case. Rolls the finger across it. But they stick with him. Atta.
If you look at the way he has played throughout his career, he's been a fighter, and it does get tough if you don't pick up wickets, because you're the captain, you're the skipper. Team would be expecting, if you're using the new ball, you'd be expecting for the skipper to pick up wickets, and we'll just have to wait and see how personally he feels, because if you don't pick up wickets, then it'll add more pressure. outside. He's been including in this 11 because Mohammad Saifuddin has a niggling injury. But he has a struggle to pick a wicket. There you go. Striker of 40.
Yes, it's a longish boundary, some chasing to do. Good effort. Dave Warner timing that one. It's a skill that he's always had, but quite often early on he would be willing to go in the air. You haven't seen that through this World Cup, but to hit a gap like that is something he's got to start feeling more often. Not a lot of turn there. Just wonder whether it was dry enough that it might take more turn, maybe later on.
Yeah, once you see the ball is not turning, then you go down the wicket, you would see that both these batsmen going, yeah, that's what he has done with the new ball. And it's the wicket column that is not worked in his favour. 67 without loss.
OnePlus 7 series, an Amazon special.
What makes us human?
Welcome, Benedict.
Hello, MG.
MG Hector. It's a human thing.
Hands down, sweetest sale of the season. Get up to 30% off on all Fast Track watches. Only 3 days left. Get shopping now.
Or if the Aussies make the semis, they'll be out in numbers. That's Notts Forest, just over the back. Saying first match, not sure if he gets a spell. A little slinger will generate more pace and get it up there into high 130s. Yeah, I love the support here for Bangladesh.
It's been outstanding, not only here, Slats, right from the word go when they took on South Africa at Oval, with the number of fans coming in that green jerseys. And once in a while you would feel that you're actually back in Bangladesh at Mirpur, because you would have a similar amount of people coming in and watching in big numbers with those green jerseys on. Bangladesh in search of breaking the opening partnership, even though it's not a very quick start for them. But David Warner and Aaron Finch, both now in the mid-30s, and would be looking to stamp their authority. You know how deep they're bad, but once the openers get a good start, and each of them would be feeling, yes, they're in for a big innings here. They would need to find their mark here, Bangladesh bowlers, to dislodge one of them.
Interesting to see how Bangladesh captain just moves the bowlers around today. I'm not sure if he bowling the 6 can allow batsmen to get set into a rhythm against someone, bowling that many, but economy rate not too bad. A real crouch as he sets. Oh, misfield. Stay on top of the quality in the field, Bangladesh throughout. Might be that a run out or two is going to be very handy today, given that if you're going to take on a more placid, I should say, batting approach, it looks like you can stay in. Mind you, prior to this over, the last 3 have gone for 20 without any real big moments from the batting pair, so the run's just starting to bleed at the moment. He really tried to thrash at that one, Warner.
Loud roar. Just having a look at Mushfiqur Rahim, Captain Mashrafi Murtaza, just deciding whether he thinks could have been an edge. No time. But, certainly gave a little bit of hope. It was a little bit wide. Perhaps just bounced a little bit. That's the reason why he missed it. So close to the bat, but not close enough.
Sony gets it away, Dave Warner. Just let it come a little bit more. Flashy square drive for one. 72 for no loss.
When you're chasing your dreams, you don't need favors. You don't need a famous name after you. There's only one thing that you need. Passion. I followed my passion. I made my mark.
Watch Kangana Ranaut on Signature Masterclass exclusively on the View app.
My mark, my signature.
यार मैंने पुक को हाथ तक नहीं लगाया कल मैच देख रही थी ना वर्ल्ड कप आज एग्जाम में डेफिनेटली 0
सिस्टर आप मैच देखा कंट्री को जिता लाया अभी एग्जाम में भी फ्रंट फुट पे खेलने का
4 रन मिल गए
अब हर ओवर राइड पे रन बनाइए रिवॉर्ड पाइए अभी फैंस जीतेगा.
Where the Warner just wants to up the ante a little bit and prize a gap or two, even if he goes in the air. And there's the kangaroo. See, there is support here for the Aussies. See, there is support here for the Aussies. And kangaroo taking on the tiger of Bangladesh. I wonder who's going to win that. Yeah, really well played. Good use of the feet. Massaging that one into the gap. And he gets the reward there, Dave Warner. Nicely played. He worked a low full toss.
Yeah, they've hardly taken any risk, but if you pick up a boundary of the first ball of any over, then you just releases the pressure. Good use of the feet and then take it on the just put it in the gap and then it does the rest.
He went quickly there, Dave Warner, so he's starting to feel quite positive. Very positive indeed. It's the Warner we know. Got a long way back.
Yeah, into the second tier. That is a powerful hit. And into the stands. 94 meter. That is a terrific hit.
Come Saki boy.
So it's 47 now, Warner. Oh, one bounce to the man at short cover. But it's a good shot. He's gone on length and smacked it out of the park. He's been so prolific. If you look at what he achieved in the IPL, he left slightly early from Hyderabad, which was a real shame for them, as well as Bairstow, who was his opening partner, and they were scoring 60% of the runs for that team. But he hardly missed out, and he's hardly missing out in this World Cup.
Yeah, he scored in the BPL also. He played few matches there in Bangladesh, and it looked to be really in good touch.
Well, it's a big over for Australia. 14 gone, 83 for no loss.
Now throughout the ICC cricket.
OnePlus 7 series, an Amazon special.
What makes us human?
Welcome, Benedict.
Hello, MG.
MG Hector. It's a human thing.
Hands down, sweetest sale of the season. Get up to 30% off on all Fast Track watches. Only 3 days left. Get shopping now.
Rubel with his second. It's a good selection, this Rubel. Full bowler in for Saifuddin, who contributes a little bit more with the bat. But really, he's not a 10-over bank. That's what they want from Rubel. Yeah, it's hardly seen any ground with a straight. Hardly seen any ground. It's almost as if someone said, right, I'm taking a slice of the ground out. I wanted something else. Just a single. And Mel Jones is sliding in alongside me. Are you done with all your equipment, Mel?
We would say I've had a mare, Harsha, back home in Australia. I've plugged myself into the wrong box about 3 different times here, but we're right now. Really interested on 2 things for this Bangladesh team today is as we have a look at that's good signs for Australia with Marcus Stoinis having a hit, coming back into the team after his side injury.
So important for Australia.
50 here for Australia, and the Australians now move up to 84 without a wicket. Their run rate of 5.86 out there. Steve Smith should be the next man in.
Got affected if something happened to either Maxwell or Stoinis. And that's exactly what happened. If Stoinis gets injured, you want Maxwell to bowl 10, you replace him with a pure batsman, so they'll be overjoyed that Stoinis is back.
Most definitely. The other one in that little conundrum is any injuries to Alex Carey as the keeper, because he's the only recognised keeper in the squad. The other thing with Bangladesh was what I loved the other day when they beat the West Indies was that the celebration was very reserved, because that is exactly what they expected and wanted and they saw. But what I loved about the team selection today is that they didn't stick with that winning team. They've come into this game, we're at Trent Bridge, we're against Australia. This is the best team we think has the best opportunity of defending a team that at the moment is in the top 4.
Now, it's interesting you said there was no wild celebration. And as it turned out, while you were saying that, the camera was on Mushfiqur Rahim. You didn't mean it that way, did you? He's been known for as much for his celebrations. Well, that's not fair. He's a better batsman than that, but known for his celebrations. I think they went through a phase during the Asia Cup in Sri Lanka as well, when there's a feeling that the celebrations were a bit over the top. This is more subdued. Well played, David Warner. In his own style, which is different from the David Warner we knew. He's got to his 50. It's 86 for no loss.
.450 during this World Cup here in England.
When you're chasing your dreams, you don't need favors. You don't need a famous name after you. There's only one thing that you need. Passion. I followed my passion. I made my mark.
Watch Kangana Ranaut on Signature Masterclass exclusively on the View app.
My mark, my signature.
What a match, dude. Batting team was fully surprised. Bouncer पे bouncer क्या strategy थी?
मैच देखना था तो कल मना लेते एनिवर्सरी.
मैच? मैं तो गिफ्ट लेने.
Good night.
Batting team was quite surprised. Bouncer after bouncer. What a strategy.
Crick Buzz live देख लिया. समझो सब देख लिया.
Look at a player like Warner. Because you associate Warner with this powerful, dominant style of batting, anything else looks a bit unusual. And yet, he's got a near runner ball 50 or 55 ball, strike rate 91. And that's the great thing about someone like Warner. Mehdi Hassan comes in. Young off-spin bowler. Good bowler. Economy of 4.55. When you play in Bangladesh, they tend to be low scoring games. But good off-spinner. Different kind of challenge for Warner. Warner. Well, he started with one down the leg side. He'll want to correct that. I think he's got away with it. Long legs inside the circle at 45.
বিরাজ বাতাস এইদিকে তো বলটা বলটা ঠেলে এদিকে চলে আসছে হ্যাঁ ভালো
being made here by the openers from Australia and Finch and Warner. Be really interested to see how both the captains today use their spinners and what ends they bowl as well. Typically there's a very strong breeze here at Trent Bridge. Coming from the bottom right to the top left of screen.
You're set. No! Come on boys, come on boys! Come on lads, look me sit there boys!
Our play 2's been on for 5 overs now. But you make a good point about the breeze. I think it's among the windier grounds in England.
And so spinners can think of it one of two ways. They can either go out into the middle and say, well, I want to use that breeze to get the ball up and in and get a little bit of drift.
It's not the longest ground either. So if someone like Finch connects, it's going the distance. But it's always on with the off-spinner bowling to him. I was keen to see if he got a drift because the wind is going to be drifting the ball away.
Yeah, bang into Aaron Finch's slot. The line there, I think he was just waiting for him to err a little bit on the leg side. He knows that boundary to square and behind is the shortest batting from the pavilion end.
Oh, he's hit that even better. He's gone to the slightly longer part of the ground. And as it turns out, it just bounces in. Made a great sound of the bat. It's much longer, the boundary there, because it just curves a little bit there, the ground.
Well, the sound didn't match the distance, but again, this is the breeze we're talking about. He's hitting into the breeze this end here, Aaron Finch. And you can see his eyes went straight up. He knew straight away as well.
Thanks for coming to my rescue, Mel. I went with the sound too initially. They've gone after the spinner in his first over. 12 came from it. It's 98 for no loss.
OnePlus 7 Series. OnePlus 7 Series. An Amazon special.
Lancer, the new hatchback from Toyota. Let's go hatching.
Rovers for 36. Shakib didn't get a lot either. And Rubel with his third. It's a pretty ground. It's my favorite ground in England. Just that when I first started coming here, we didn't have the stands on either side. And those stands have almost taken a slice off the stadium.
It reminds me a little bit of Melbourne, where I'm from, because it's got the football stadium close by as well. They've got a lovely river just over the road, so it's a nice walk from the ground, from the city centre out to the oval.
Boundary's a little shorter though. I remember first coming to the MCG, a bit like at Perth, and I thought the boundaries, had to look at them through binoculars, they were that far away. Warner's interesting one, 51 of 58. You got the feeling he was playing well within himself, and yet it's close to run a ball. Finch 43 of 40. There have been 4 sixes hit today. Murtuza bowled the first 6 overs, but look at what's happened to spin. Shakib 3 overs for 24, Mehdi 1 over for 12. Got Shabir Rahman, part-time leg spinner, as an option instead of Musaddiq today.
Massive challenge here for Murtaza now as well, with the change in the Bangladesh team, is also his bowling combinations. So pressure now from the Australians as they keep applying runs, the 100-run partnership coming up. The 7th for the two of them. Is that if they're going to go after the spinner, they need him to be as tight as possible from the pavilion end.
Seen a similar delivery, rear up and take Shikhar Dhawan out of the tournament. Oops. Gloves are better, but the gloves will never be good enough, will they?
Spot on, Harsha.
They're excellent together. 100 from 102 balls, not much timing on that either. I think the big difference for Australia is the return to form of Aaron Finch. Remember, he went through a phase when he was opening in Test cricket as well. Couldn't buy a run, couldn't get a run in a sale. The bowlers kept nipping the ball back in, hitting top of off stump. Then towards the tail end of that series in India. And then he went to the UAE and played against Pakistan, and he got his form back. And since then he's been cracking form. He's averaging 80 plus, I think. And that's allowed Warner to play the way he wants to play, because Finch is getting the momentum at the other end. 3 runs from that over, 17 gone. It's 101 for no loss. And will be time.
Explore rich creme layers in a dark cocoa indulgence. Hide and seek black bourbon. Barley Platina, range of exotic premium products.
OnePlus 7 series, an Amazon special.
When you're chasing your dreams, you don't need favors. You don't need a famous name after you. There's only one thing that you need. Passion. I made my mark.
Watch Kangana Ranaut on Signature Masterclass exclusively on the View app.
My mark, my signature.
What makes us human?
Welcome, Benedict.
Hello, MG. MG Hector. It's a human thing.
क्रिकेट में अक्सर पहला ब्रेक ड्रिंक्स ब्रेक में मिलता है। 12th मैन की नजर से देखो, अलग नजारा मिलता है। टीम के लिए है उसे सब कुछ स्वीकार, पर ऑनेस्टली वो भी सोचता है कि शायद आएगा वो दिन जब कैप्टन कहेगा, पैड अप बॉय, you're in। हम सब कभी ना कभी होते हैं 12th मैन, जो हमें सिखाता है कि टीम का हिस्सा होने के लिए टीम में होना जरूरी नहीं।
Catch every moment of the match with Uber Eats. Enjoy 60% off on your orders. Uber Eats, your home advantage delivered.
Good day today at Nottingham. That's the first thing you must say about the cricket. Good day today at Nottingham. So while we're enjoying the cricket, it's time to go back to another encounter, Australia. Minhajul Abidin, one of the early stars of Bangladesh cricket. 53 not out of 99. They got 178. Remember, that was also their first presence at the World Cup. They qualified in 97. Good top order player, Minhajul Abidin. So here we are in match 26. Come a long way, Bangladesh, since qualifying, going through a difficult phase where they hardly seem to win anything. And here they are. They've beaten South Africa, they've beaten West Indies, Can't even call those upsets anymore because they dominated and won. Now they're up against Warner and Finch. Just finds a way to score runs always. Warner's found a way to get to another half century today. Between them, they've put on 100 together. I showed you that innings from match from 99. The big difference with Bangladesh is the growth in confidence. You saw the run chase against the West Indies was the best I've seen from Bangladesh. Oh, well bowled. It was well down the wicket though, was Warner. What's it going to be? No, excitement. Probably going down the leg side, but I think there's little evidence of the drift that you were talking about, Mel.
This is the perfect end for him to be bowling for, to get that drift. The drift will push the ball more into David Warner, and then if he can get the revolutions on the ball, just try and slow it down to get more. It'll then hopefully grip and then turn away from the left-hander. That's in an ideal world with a pitch that offers you a little bit more, so it'll drift in and then pitch and then turn away. Unfortunately, on this occasion, it just kept going.
Just as well they didn't review it. Yeah, it's been a great joy watching Bangladesh over the years. From when they first qualified in 99, I was in here when they qualified in 97. That game was played on AstroTurf in Malaysia. Bangladesh versus Kenya, can you imagine? It seems not that far ago, but you're playing in pimple-sole shoes because you can't wear spikes. They qualified from there, came here in 99. They lost a lot of their early matches. But what separates that Bangladesh team from this one is two things. It's just the confidence that, and it comes with experience. It's one of the most experienced teams at the World Cup, this Bangladesh side. Mushfiqur Rahim, Shakib, Mashrafi, Amin, they've all been playing for a long time. You can see that